Hi guys, it's been a long time since I've done a sit-down video. I've been like literally only doing vlogs lately, but I like to do sit-down videos when I have an idea that I actually want to film. So I've been asked recently how I can afford to travel and live in California, especially because it's a really expensive state, but I'm only a couple years out of college. And the truth is, I don't make a ton of money. I'm just really savvy. In fact, I have a lot of payments every month between rent, my student freaking loans, like water bills, laundry, Spotify, my car bill, insurance, electricity, etc. They all add up. I have a lot of bills every month, as most of us do. But I don't let that stop me from like living my life. I, of course, do want to save money and always have enough money to pay my bills, but I also do want to be able to travel and have fun, especially because this is gonna sound morbid, but you never know when your last day on earth is. And you never know if something's gonna happen to you, like an accident that'll prevent you from traveling, or maybe like a pregnancy in the future. It's harder to travel with kids. I don't know. I don't believe in waiting till retirement to like live your best life. Like I believe in like making every single day count. And for me, that means yes, saving money so I can continue to do these fun things, but also being able to have enough money to spend right now to, go out to these vegan restaurants on the weekend, go out with friends, go to brunch, visit my family back home, and yes, of course, go on vacations. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you guys some of my money saving tips. They're kind of random. I've been thinking about them recently and making a list on my laptop. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share some with you. I'm gonna start with some of the travel ones, and I know some of these are kind of obvious, but maybe new for some of you. The first one is my travel credit card. If you follow me on social media, I have posted about my travel credit card on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat because I am so obsessed. Like, it's crazy to me that you can spend money like you normally would on a debit card or with cash, but by using a travel credit card, you're getting points just for spending money that you would be spending anyways. Like, hello, that's amazing. I feel like people think of credit cards like negatively, like people can only use them if they don't have money on their debit card or something, or like only people in debt use them, or they become in debt when they use them. But for me, I literally just use it like I would use a debit card, and I pay it off all the time, like probably weekly. And because I do that, I never rack up any debt or interest on my credit card. So which ones do I use? I have been using the Southwest credit card for years now, and this is my main one that I love so much because you can get flights for such a low amount of points on Southwest, and their customer service is honestly my favorite. Like Southwest is literally hands down the best airline. Let's not argue. So they have Chase Southwest credit cards. There's multiple of them. I will put my link in the description below. Essentially, when you first sign up for this credit card, you have to spend like $1,000 within a 3-month time period on the card. And then you're eligible to get like 40,000 bonus points as your intro offer. And that 40,000 bonus points can literally be like 2 round trips. For instance, I just bought a round trip home, so from San Diego to Illinois and back for 12,000 points. Like, that is so low. I've done the same thing to Florida, here from home when I was apartment hunting. I got me and Kyle trips to Texas using my points. Like, it's so real. And their bag prices are included in the tickets, so there's like no additional hidden fees. So Southwest is my top favorite. I also have 2 other travel cards that are for American Airlines. Mostly because, any free flight is great and any intro bonus is amazing to me. If I get to travel somewhere using points or miles, like hell yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of it. But also American Airlines flies into my hometown. So right now when I take Southwest from San Diego to Chicago, I still have to get to Peoria from Chicago, which is another 3-hour drive. But American Airlines goes from San Diego to Chicago to Peoria. It is a stop in between. There's no nonstop flights, but if I don't want to drive, I can just take that connecting flight using American Airlines instead. So with that being said, I got 2 American Airlines credit cards that I'll also link below. Forgot to mention that if you use my Southwest link, I also get points for that. That's the greatest part about that card, is that whenever you refer people, you get another 10,000 points, which is amazing. The American Airlines cards don't do referral points, but they're still great. So there's a City one and a Barclays one for American Airlines. Both of them also have the bonus points when you sign up, when you spend X amount of money in X amount of time. So yeah, this video isn't all about airlines and bonuses and points and whatever. So those credit card links will be linked below in the description if you just want to read more about them on your own. Feel free to reach out to me and ask questions about any of them. DMing me on Instagram is going to be the best way to do that, at Tianna Lutz. Another tip for saving money while traveling is to use the Hopper app. So if you're not familiar with Hopper, it's an app that watches flights and the trends of flight prices. So for example, I'm going home to Illinois the beginning of May. So I put my trip dates in Hopper to watch those flight dates, and Hopper let me know when the best time to buy those flights were. So for example, it'll say, wait up to 2 weeks and the price could drop anywhere from like $15 to $50. Or it'll say like, now's a good time to buy. We haven't seen a price this low in X amount of time. So I don't actually usually book through the Hopper app once it tells me like, here's your cheapest flights right now, because I use my credit card points, but I use it just to watch when the best time to buy is. Next travel trip is to stay in an Airbnb. I feel like Airbnb is huge now, but people are still afraid of Airbnb. And it's like, honestly, it's so big now, and the risks are so similar to like a hotel, and hotels are so expensive. Well, usually. I guess if you're splitting with people, it can definitely be worth staying in a hotel. I just need a bed to sleep in. So I guess sometimes a hotel is worth it, but I personally stayed in an Airbnb alone whenever I was visiting San Diego, apartment hunting, and it was perfect. I was in such a safe area. It was so affordable. It had everything I needed. Like, there's no way I could have afforded to stay in a hotel here alone. And I feel like I've stayed in like every situational Airbnb, as in I've stayed alone, I've stayed with friends in a whole Airbnb, like having the whole place rented out. And Kyle and I have also stayed in an Airbnb where we like shared the space with the person who lived there, which is a little more awkward, but only if you make it awkward. Like Kyle and I were only there after a concert and we woke up and left. So like we just literally needed a place to sleep. So $30 for a night, like it's perfect. And I will always recommend looking at reviews. For me personally, being like a smaller woman, there's no way that I would stay in an Airbnb alone that had no reviews. Like I definitely researched a ton and made sure that everyone said that they felt safe and that it was good for solo travelers, and then I booked it. Another small tip is to use Gas Buddy when you're looking to fill up your car. I haven't had my car in literally 2 years when I lived in Chicago because I walked everywhere. But now that I'm in San Diego, I use the Gas Buddy app to find where the cheapest gas near me is. And honestly, they can be like a 10-cent difference and like 2 blocks away. It's insane. So it's at least like worth looking at the app to see if you're closer to one of the cheaper ones. If they're like super out of my way, or honestly over like a mile out of my way and they're the cheaper ones, and I'll just get the more expensive one because it's not worth my time and energy. But otherwise, yeah, I use that app to find the cheapest one near me. I think that's all of my travel money saving tips. There's probably a million more out there on the internet. I do take trains and stuff too, and utilize Amtrak when I'm going from like Chicago to Peoria area because it is cheaper than, you know, taking a connecting flight, but I don't want that to take up this whole video. So if you have any questions related to those, DM me. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about like shopping. So I used to shop a ton at like the fast fashion sites like Zaful, Shein, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I would do it like pretty often and get like a heaping haul of clothes for like $100, and it was amazing. And I didn't care about the quality. I still have some items from Shein, and I think I did just have an order like 4 months ago, to be completely transparent. But the quality is like what you're paying for sure. And I'm a little bit more conscious now about like sweatshops. So I try not to support fast fashion companies, but at the same time, I'm not at a point in my life where I can afford to only buy clothing that was made sustainably in like a green, environmentally friendly, human friendly way. So don't call me out if I'm ever wearing Forever 21 or something, because I'm not saying I won't buy again, but I am conscious and I do love to thrift shop. You can find such great things thrifting if you actually dig. However, I know a lot of you guys think that's extremely gross, or you don't have like the patience and time to like go through all the racks, which does take time. So I use Poshmark too. There's a couple other online selling sites. I think like one starts with an M, there's Curtsy, but my favorite one is definitely Poshmark, because I think most people use that one, so there's a lot of options on there. I've bought a lot. Like, I bought Lululemon leggings on Poshmark. I've bought shoes. I bought sports bras even, like nice Nike sports bras. I bought Topshop jeans. Honestly, like anything you can think of, especially the pricier items that you don't necessarily need new, that are a good brand and last a long time and would be fine to buy used, I will search on Poshmark for it first. I also sell on Poshmark, which you guys are probably annoyed of me saying because I've said it in my past like 3 vlogs, but I've been posting a lot on there recently of the clothes that I've realized I like, but I just don't wear, so I might as well sell and make money. It's a great side hustle to have, and it's so easy. Like, literally just take pictures of your clothes, upload it, and put a price, and then hope someone buys it. I will say that I've gotten more sales after I went back into my Poshmark and took a picture of me wearing all of the clothes because people want to see the clothing item on. Another shopping place, y'all probably already know this, but TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross, I think they're like all under the same like parent company umbrella. I don't know. They are amazing. Like, so many discounted items sold there. You definitely have like good days and bad days there, just like a thrift shop, but I have gotten like nice Adidas clothes there, like Fila, which is a huge brand now. They always have nice athletic shoes on sale. Oh, and their beauty items. They have a lot of stuff that you can get at like Ulta and Sephora that are discounted at TJ Maxx. I could talk about that store forever. I say that store. They're all like the same to me, honestly. I don't like one more than the other, but I feel like people know TJ Maxx the most. Love them all. Okay, the rest are a little more random. So another place where I buy things at discounted prices is Facebook Marketplace. I know I mentioned in my apartment tour video how much Allie and I bought on Facebook Marketplace. Literally so much. Like our rug, our couch, my dressers, my desk, my chair that I'm sitting in right now that I love so much, our plants even, like, the list goes on. We got so much off of Facebook Marketplace for so cheap. It's insane. And like everything's in pretty good shape. But it doesn't even have to be furniture. Like, honestly, Facebook Marketplace has everything. Okay, I've also mentioned this in one of my videos. I think it was my Amazon 2019 purchases haul. But I do my own nails and it saves me so much money. Like, so much money. I was spending around $40 or more every month on my nails, and now that I bought a kit for $40 and do them myself, you can buy the colors of the dip for your nails for like $10 each. So yeah, I do it myself. I've gotten pretty fast at it too, so I can do my nails literally in like 15 minutes. They don't last as long as getting them done did, but it's still worth doing it myself even though they don't last as long because I'm saving a lot of money and I can change the color up whenever. Something y'all know, but you probably all need to hear is freaking eat at home. I know I just talked about how I want to enjoy like eating out, trying restaurants, etc. on the weekends with friends, but I know people who literally like Postmates and go out to eat all the time, like multiple times a week, and it blows my mind. Like, it is so cheap to buy groceries. For instance, I know y'all probably eat way different than I do. I'm such a freak, but my breakfast is oatmeal with PB2 powder every day. A huge thing of oatmeal that lasts me, I don't know, 3-4 weeks is like $2. And then my PB2 is like $10. So my breakfast for the month is like $12 the month. And that's just one example. Even produce isn't that expensive, especially if you buy it frozen. Either way, it's more affordable than going out to eat and buying a whole ass meal for like 10 bucks. Related to that is getting coffee at home. I do love to get myself like a nice latte every once in a while, but I probably only buy coffee like once a month. And it's usually just because I'm going to like a coffee shop with friends or something. Like, it's more of like a social thing. I never really go get coffee alone. And to me, making coffee at home is so easy. Like, everyone has a coffee maker or a Keurig. I use a reusable like K-cup thing. So I literally buy a thing of coffee for like $5 that lasts me so long because I'm using one tiny cup to refill it. And then I literally put almond milk, vegan creamer, and then sweetener in my coffee. And it tastes like I'm getting it from Dunkin'. And it's a whole lot healthier and a whole lot cheaper. I think people just need to find a way that they like the coffee. Like, find a creamer that you like if you don't like it black. Or if you do like it black, just make sure you're buying coffee grounds that you actually like. Like, they do taste different. It just like blows my mind how much coffee is. And when people buy it like every day, I'm like, wow, you must be rich. The next 2 tips aren't actually like saving money, but it's more of a way to trick myself into thinking I have less so I spend less. This probably sounds crazy. Hopefully some of you guys can relate, but if I don't see the money in my account, then I don't want to spend more money. So a lot of times with Venmo, if I have money in my Venmo account from other people, I'll let it sit in my account for a little bit before I transfer it into my checking account, just because it's nice knowing like I'll probably Venmo people and I just have that money already in Venmo. And again, it's like not in my checking account. I don't know, it's weird, probably not a good tip. The other thing is that I use Acorns, which I'll also link below because I do get like $5, I think, if you use my link. I think of Acorns as like another 401k for me, where basically I have one reoccurring payment into the app every month. And then what Acorns also allows you to do is sign up for what they call roundups. So you link your credit cards to this app, and then every time you use your credit card, it rounds up to the nearest dollar and puts the rest of that change into Acorns. That probably made no sense. So, for example, if I use a credit card that's linked to Acorns and the total is $5.50, Acorns is then going to take the 50 cents that would round it up to $6 and take that 50 cents into Acorns and add it to that money. And I love this because you truly do not notice it as it's happening because there's such small increments of money. But I've saved quite a bit of money into Acorns since I've started it and totally recommend it to others. There's also only a $1 fee to use it every month, which is nothing. I think there's more of these types of apps out there. I just started using Acorns and I've liked it so far, so there's really not a reason that I see to switch. Another like shopping hack that I use is I sign up for these emails that send you like specific deals every day. So I really enjoyed two of them. One of them is called Deal Wiki and the other one is called Brad's Deals. I'm pretty sure you can just go to their website and insert your email address to like subscribe to their daily emails. And what they do is send you a list every day of like these great deals that they found on honestly anything. It could be Nike shoes, it could be an air fryer, it could be a diamond jewelry, like anything. Now, sometimes I don't allow myself to open these emails because I don't want to buy something that I don't need. But recently it's been really helpful because I've had to buy a lot of gifts. So my dad's birthday is coming up, my brother's birthday is coming up, Mother's Day is kind of coming up. My boyfriend's birthday is kind of coming up. My roommate's birthday is kind of coming up. They're all literally in like 3 to 4 months, but I like to shop so ahead of time, which is I guess kind of another tip hack thing that I do. I like to get that money out of my account with these gifts ASAP. So by the time their like birthday or events are coming up, I don't feel like I'm too broke to buy them something, which would probably not be the case, but I don't know, like having it like checked off my list of things to buy is like so fulfilling to me, but that's just how my mind works. So recently I have been opening these. I actually did find a good deal for something for Mother's Day and used the link through one of these emails. So it's worth a subscription. Another thing I do is literally always shop at the dollar store. Like, I think people think that the dollar store is just like little knickknacks or like, I don't know, where you would get candy and like a folder and stickers. I don't know. But honestly, they have like holiday decorations, they have food, they have peanut butter, they have bread, they have ramen noodles, they have frozen food like popsicles, milk, batteries, phone cases, phone screens, toilet paper, napkins. I'm literally like naming off my recent haul because the Dollar Tree rules. You can get so much. I like all dollar stores, honestly. Like Dollar General is like comes in second place, but like Dollar Tree is my all-time fave because everything is actually $1. Like, I love them so much. Okay, and my final tip is super dumb, which is why I saved it for now. Is just using Amazon Prime. Honestly, like it has made my life so much easier. I feel like people think about ordering stuff online as like only big purchases, things that you can't buy at your local store, but I tend to buy everything on Amazon. For example, I just bought tweezers on Amazon. I bought my dog brush on Amazon. I buy shampoo and conditioner on Amazon sometimes. Like, it's super convenient and cheap. So if you don't have Amazon Prime, find someone's password you can steal. There's also a feature, I think, on Amazon where you like put something into your cart or your wish list. And if you don't buy it right then, they'll let you know if the price drops later, which is really nice. Actually, this watch, which is like a Garmin smartwatch, was in my wish list. And it was originally $200. And Amazon notified me when it dropped to $180. So I bought it. Your girl can't pass up a good deal. Okay, that's all I have written down. I know I'm probably gonna think of some more tips later, but I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. So we're gonna end this video. I hope that you guys found this helpful and that maybe some of the tips were new to some of you. I don't know. Maybe you do all of these and more and you're better at saving money than me. Whatever. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like this video and I will see you all next video. Love you. Bye.